Well, welcome everybody back to the Rustic Haven Farm. I'm gonna work on putting a new gate in here over by the goats and stuff, and a few other little projects. So, kind of show you what's going on. I'll give you a tour here of the. We'll show you the green bin that you can see in the back here. Where we at? Right there. Picked that up yesterday. Picked up a disc yesterday, 14-foot discs. Now, like I've mentioned, everything needs work. None of this is brand new. Every bit of there's parts of that disc that need work. There's parts of that grain bin that need work. Again, it's all used stuff. I'm starting to try to build a farm here. I can't afford to buy brand new stuff for everything, so it's all used, and it's gonna get fixed up and refurbished and keep working. The disc actually came from a family member, was given to me, so that's nice and cheap. But it does need work. I got some welding to do and some repairs and so forth. That grain bin I bought from a guy that was getting out of the farming gig, and but it needs work, you know. So it is what it is. I picked that up for about $600. I had to drive for it, which is no big deal. But like I've mentioned before, everything's refurbished as best I possibly can. So, anyways, let me flip the camera around here and I'll show you what we got going. Okay. Besides them using this post as a scratch and block, road and block, nothing, whatever they want to do. We're gonna put a gate, 6-foot gate there. It's gonna come over to the corner of this building here, and that's gonna be the new gate for them. This here, gonna get all this cleaned up. This old chain link fence is gonna come out of here. As you can tell, it's seen its better days. But this is gonna come out, and we're going to kind of stick an old freezer right here that I can put all the chicken food in. That way my youngest, Callan, he can feed the birds a little easier. He enjoys the birds and feeding them. He enjoys being with the cows too, but this will be easier for him to feed. He can just scoop down in there. Plus it gives us a better place to store everything. Instead of just in the bags right now, trying to buy everything bulk. So anyways, the goats here is trying to help me get that 4x4 in there. So anyways, this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna start digging some holes. Okay, so what I got is that 4x4 is 8 feet long. So I would bury just about 2 feet, maybe a little over 2 feet in the ground on that side. This gate I got from Tractor Supply. It is 6 feet wide, roughly 4 feet. I think it's 50 inches. I think that'll be plenty to do what I'm looking to do. Okay. Here's the other one. I just dug that hole. It's just over 2 feet down. I don't know if I'm going to maybe bury that one a little more just to be safe. I'm not putting concrete in. I'm probably going to regret it, but we're going to try it. We're going to see where it goes. So then once that post goes in, we'll put another one over here and attach to the building, or pretty close to the building. And then we should be getting pretty close to having it done. So basically that's going to be the entrance now to get in and out. A little wooden fence here and some chicken wire or goat panels or something. And in this area here, all right, quit eating the fence. This area here, I'm gonna get all cleaned back out from the piles and piles of old hay and manure and everything else. Throw it in a compost pile, which is behind here. And then that freezer that you see in the background right there is gonna come in here, set it up on some blocks, and then that's going to get filled with all the chicken food, just so I can keep buying it in bulk. But anyways, this is where we're going. This is some of the old manure and crap that I've spun around, and goats, chickens, ducks, are all kind of scrounging for it. So right now everybody's kind of just being lazy. So all right, let me get back at it. Get this post in here. Would you stop eating my pants, please? I'm busy. We'll chat later. Okay, back at it. All right, gate's in the other post there. Yeah, ain't quite straight. I don't know if it's my gate. I gotta get a level, which it'd be easy enough to adjust if need be. So I'm not too worried about it right now. I'm guessing it's probably my post. The post kind of looks a little key like this. I'm guessing I didn't get the hole dug straight, but yeah, it's probably gonna bug me to no end. But guess what? It's there, and it's gonna do the job for right now. So next thing you know, I'm going to put a post up against the building like I did over here. And then I'm going to run some wood slats for fencing there. And then I'll get a hog panel and cut it and attach it. And that should do the trick to keep these little critters back this far. So that's where we're at right now. Yeah, must be a rough day. Decided to take a nap in the feed bin. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Yeah, you're all getting all fat and happy. Yeah, enjoying the feed bin. Looks like the cows are all relaxing. We're gonna get them some corn for their evening treat. Beautiful night. Beautiful night out here. Yep, everybody's just relaxing, enjoying the night. All right, everybody. So as far as the gate and stuff for the goats, that stuff we've been working on, got to hold off here for the night. I gotta get a goat panel and some lumber to make the braces and everything. So I figured I'd give you kind of a tour, show you what we got here, the grain bin that we picked up and the disc. So let's get over there and take a look. Okay, so this is the grain bin we picked up. I want to say it's probably about 12 feet tall up to the lid there. Probably 2.5 tons, I'm guessing. There was a little bit of a issue with the leg here when I bought it. I think I kind of made it a little worse when I unloaded it. So I got to do some fix on that. I'm not quite sure if I'm just going to cut it off and bolt a new leg in. Try to heat it up, bend it back. I don't know yet. Haven't quite figured that part out yet. But it's obviously not brand new. These things brand new, or I couldn't even tell you. I'm guessing $3,500, maybe more. I don't know, to be honest with you. Like I've mentioned before, this is everything I've been doing so far is all used stuff, and this I paid $600 for this one, and this is actually really good condition compared to some of them that I found. There's a slide down there, gate, so I can open it up and dump corn or whatever I have in there, dump it into a bucket or whatever. Now, once I figure exactly where this is going to go, I'm going to put it on a concrete pad, get it up off the ground, bolt it down so it's secure, but I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do yet because I want to move some of this stuff. Actually, where I have everything right now, I want to put another pigs, a bigger pen for them, so when the barn's ready, it just kind of attach straight to that. So, and I'll explain that more too when we start building that and changing some things around. So, but yeah, anyways, that was one of my trips yesterday. I got it from a guy about an hour and a half away, hour 20 minutes, whatever. Real nice guy. I was supposed to go a couple weeks ago and pick it up, and it just became a scheduling conflict with work and everything else, and he was nice enough to hold it for me till yesterday, till I was able to go down and get it. So yeah, very, very happy that I was able to find one. I've been trying to get one for a while, and this will make it a little easier for getting bulk items and being able to have plenty to store. So let's go take a look at the disc. All right, so as we walk over here, I'm guessing there's probably people wondering and curious, well, hey, didn't you just build some containers out of the IBC totes for doing this sort of stuff? Yep, I sure did. And they've been working just fine for what I've been using so far. I've ran into a couple things that I would like to have different. And it's not so much just the way they are, it's just the fact that to get stuff out of the back, it doesn't flow very well, and it would leave corn or whatever I have in it towards the back of the IBC tote where I can't reach it very well to, just killed a little mosquito. Can't reach it very well to get the product out. So there's that. Ease for the kids, I guess. They come out every once in a while, give stuff to the corn or corn to the cows too. It just, I don't know, my ideal thing would be to have that bin, something like that, to be able to dump everything, just have gravity feed, bait in bulk even more, and I think just overall is going to be a lot easier, nicer. So I'd like to get a couple more of them chicken feed, maybe pig food, which I don't need because I have those other bins, so those are probably not going to be a big deal. But other ideas for chicken feed, and I got some other ideas too coming, as far as what I would like to add to the farm, I guess. So we'll see where it goes. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna hopefully find another one of them at some point. So, all right, I'm gonna flip this around. We'll take a look at this. Okay, so what we got here is a 14-foot John Deere disc. It does have hydraulics for it, and when they're all hooked up, like I said, I got to do some fixing, like I mentioned maybe yesterday or earlier in the video. The hitch here needs some work, some welding work done to it. The hydraulic brackets and everything need to be mounted back on. But when the hydraulics and everything are, mosquitoes are out, working, the wheels, tires here, the hydraulics will push that arm down, push the tires down, and it'll actually pick the whole disc right up out of the dirt. So it'll be easier to move around and whatever. But this one actually was given to me by my uncle. He quit farming and had it sitting and told me about it, and I offered to buy it, and he's like, nope, I understand the expense of farming, so here you go. What am I going to do with it? I got a few ideas. I'll explain them as we go, but it's going to need some work. I mean, everything I have is going to need work. But it was free, so if I got to put $200-300 into it, sorry for moving the camera there, mosquitoes are getting to me. If I got to put $200-300 into it to get it working, you know what? It is what it is. Now this, I'll show you a through bottom plow. This I bought quite a while ago. This was a Facebook Marketplace thing that I ended up finding down about an hour south of me here. It'll work good for behind the tractor. Again, this needs work. It's not brand new. Can't afford brand new. But it comes with brand new hydraulics, new hydraulic hoses. The guy put all that stuff together, and then it was too big for his tractor. I don't remember what I paid for it. I want to say I paid $600 or $700 for it. That was a year or two ago now. As you can tell, I got real far at it, but it's just been taking me a while to get the farm up and going. So yeah, that's gonna be another project here soon. That 3.1 there, that's actually my brother's that I've been using here, so forth. An old John Deere tractor that was my grandfather's, and I got it from my dad. So as soon as I get a garage built in a big shop, that's gonna go in there and start getting redone for an antique take to tractor shows. So all right, so yeah, that's kind of my weekend activities here. Yesterday was busy, a lot of driving to pick this stuff up. I think the disc wasn't very far away. It was only 10-15 minutes from my house, but it took a couple hours to get it over here, or get it loaded up on my trailer, brought over here, unloaded, whatever else, and over. The grain bin, like I said, that was hour and 15, I think, is what it took me to get there. Sat and yacked for a while and came back, so that took up a chunk of my afternoon. So didn't get a lot of other projects done here on the farm, but we're getting closer. I'm gonna finish that pig area, not pigs, sorry, the goats' new gate tomorrow, I hope, or at least get closer to it, to getting it done. Like I mentioned earlier, where I have the tractor and the grain bin now, I got to move all that again, because I'm going to put a new pig pen area up here. Kind of change some things, so it's, I really should do the barn first, but finances and whatever else, I'm going to put the new pig's pen up, built it, and then I'll just attach the barn to that when the time comes, and hopefully that theory works. I'm hoping we'll find out. So yeah, it's been a good weekend. Getting a lot of things done around here, enjoying the weather. It's back to warmed up finally. It's, I don't know, 70 degrees today. Absolutely beautiful out. So yeah, anyways, I got a few more little chores myself to do, and then we'll go from there. I'm gonna, like I said, hopefully get that little fencing part done for the goats tomorrow, so they can have that different area, and we can start cleaning that area up too and bring you along for that. So Yeah, anyways, that's for today. I don't know if I'm just going to stop the video here or if I'll just continue on with it tomorrow. Yeah, anyways, we'll catch you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. All right, everybody, here's what we got going. As you can see, I got one board down there that the goats are already looking at. So I'm going to put a couple more up here across, and then I think I'll eventually put some a goat panel back there. But here's what's going on. Let's see, we'll get that across. I think I'll probably put 2, maybe 3 more all the way up, and then I'll put a goat panel on the back side. These chunks of wood are not needed at all. It's just more of a, I don't know, show, I guess. So, all right, let me get the rest of them cut, and we'll go from there. Okay, so I need to pick up a goat or a hog panel. And for those that don't know, hog panels look like that. They're narrower, tighter at the bottom. Cattle panels are like that. They're bigger holes at the bottom. You're not trying to keep the smaller critters like these shenanigans and these guys in, or other critters out. So I need to get a hog panel to put across the bottom here. That'll keep everything in, out, whatever we need to do. Then this is all going to get cleaned out. This fencing is going to go away. That freezer is going to come over here, and then I can use that to fill up, put all my corn and stuff in, or feed for these guys, instead of leaving it in bags. So I guess the next step is I need to get another hog panel, get it cut down, and put it there so these Evel Knievels, come on Tubby, you can get squeezed through. These guys don't squeeze through and get out. So yeah, that's where we're at with that. Let's go see if I can find a hog panel. Alright, well, it's been a couple days since I got back to this, but as you can tell, I got the gate, or the cattle, or hog panel, here we go, that's what I'm trying to say. Got the hog panel in there, kind of keep the goats and everything from getting out. Chickens and stuff I'm not too worried about, they can free range. The goats could probably free range too, but it just, yeah, less of that headache worrying about them. So basically what I'm going to do is I finished that off today. I'm going to leave this gate and stuff here because I know for now that they can't get out of this one. I'm going to leave it there for the night, just kind of see what happens. I got to get in there tomorrow. I'm going to get all that cleaned out and hopefully probably even take that gate down. Yeah, get this all cleaned up and out of here tomorrow is my goal. I got to go put some food plots in, so I'm gonna do some recording of that tomorrow as well. Show what we're doing. But yeah, we're making progress. So as soon as this is cleaned out, that freezer's gonna go in there, and you'll see what I'm getting at. But yeah, it's starting to turn out finally, just taking slower than I was planning, but isn't that normal? Let's go over here quick and see. I know I videoed this earlier, but I didn't quite explain it to you. We just put a temporary pen here for these chickens, the new chickens that we had. We just put a temporary little area for them for right now, so they can get used to being outside, just before we completely let them free range. So yeah, anyways, they're enjoying it. I see I got one on the other side of the fence over there is a jailbreak, so I better go see if I can get her back in. But yeah, that's what we got going. So all right, well, I didn't do hardly any recording today. I just been running around, had to run down to get pig food. Got that all filled up. Did what else did I do today? Oh, I went to town, got the hog panel for that gate that I just showed you, that area over there. Got the yard mowed. Yeah, it's been a busy day. It's been fun getting some stuff done. So tomorrow, like I said, I'm gonna go put some food plots in, so I'll do some recording with that. Yeah, bring you along for that too. And hey, it's absolutely beautiful weather out here. I'm loving every bit of it. So, but anyways, I think that's where I'm gonna finally end this video. I got a few more ideas, some more stuff coming up here. We'll bring you along for that. But yeah, so far so good. The farm's coming along. So, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. God bless.